Yo, shout out if anybody's in the chat and is this early. I see Grim jumping in the chat straight away. Hey, how's it going? There we go, Zill's in there as well. Now I've got both of you added for the raid hour. Looking forward to this one. I think it's just the three of you, so you'll be getting invites spammed your way. Shady RK9, good to see you back. How are we all doing this fine Wednesday? Let me get the Go Plus Plus going. Because we've got 1 or 2 blockages, but we are going to be able to get, I'd say, 10 to 11 raids in and dusted. Let's jump into a German invite. Why not? Hey, Wolverine, Andrew, good to see you. No remotes for me. Still driving home. Just here for the support. Hey, dude, thank you very much for popping in. Drive safe. I'm sure I'll see you in a remote raid in 5 hours. I'm sure I will. Ethan, welcome into the stream as well. How's it going? I hope everyone's had a good Wednesday. Midpoint of the week. How are we all doing on the old Psychic Spectacular? If it's been going for you for a little while, have you done your Dynamax belt and bits and pieces? If so, have you managed to get anything snazzy? So far I've done 4 or 5. Sammy, dude, lovely to see you. Mod Squad in the house. Raid Hour My Time, how's the new event treating you? Not too bad, Andrew. Of course, Raid Hour in the East Coast, got to be done. But, well, if you go and check out the video that I posted, folks, it was, what, 3 hours ago or so? We lost a shiny by my own stupidity, but we did pick up another double shiny. So we've had a shiny Cypher, obviously nothing to do with the event at all, but we did have a shiny Spritzy just about an hour ago. So which is real nice, but we lost a Psychic Spectacular spawn shiny thanks to the incense glitch, which is quite annoying, but it happens. And it was my own fault, really. Otherwise, I'm liking it, you know, a bit of Beldum Dynamax action. Done some trades, got a lucky Dynamax, isn't the most amazing thing in the world. New Pokemon, Hatena, has been acquired and evolved with a lucky. It's been beautiful. Agno Fletter, welcome to the stream as well. How's it going? Brandon Lowe, welcome into the stream as well. Ethan, not bad. Haven't seen the stream for ages. Thought I'd pop in. How we been? Been doing all right. Thank you very much for tuning in. $22.99. So of course we're looking for 2351. I very strongly doubt it's going to be a sunny boosted raid out, even though it is a beautiful sunny day here in London. Mike Griffin in chat as well. Hey, lovely to see you, dude. You are one of 3 people on for the raid listing tonight, which is fantastic. So we'll be sending out those invites. Brandon's done about 4 or 5 Beldums as well. Beyond a certain point, obviously you end up spending the max points that you might have purchased, which, you know, trying to Dynamax battle Beldum is an expensive endeavour, really, considering 400 max particles, so theoretically you'd only be able to do 2 for free per day, but that's still 2 more than you would be able to do with a Shadow Beldum raid, you know, the regular raid system, unless you stacked your free passes up. What do we think? Have people got their Hatena caught and evolved? Are they done and dusted? There's a capture, which I like to see. If you're here in the chat and haven't done so already, please throw a like down on the stream, because why the hell not? And is there anything you guys are looking for from this Psychic Spectacular? For me personally, it's Gothita. I've never been able to get shiny Gothita. I need 3 of the damn things, but the likelihood of picking one of those up is going to be a little bit slim. They're very rare in the wild, much rarer, I would say, than Hatenna, from my experience. And the research task gets fumbled in with 2 other Pokemon. So it's a bit like, ugh, not really. But here we are, first gym, 5 minutes to go. We'll see how we go. Samadonna, lovely to see you. Really excited to shiny hunt Persimmon on Sunday. Yes, that research day. And it's actually quite unusual. For the last couple of research days, we've not actually had a new shiny release. So putting a new shiny in as part of the Gen 7 pairing, I think it is. The Alolan, Oranguru and Persimmon. I think that's a really cool touch. So I'm looking forward to that research day as well. Plus, it's shiny boosted as always to a 1 in 10. So I'd say you're hard pressed to not pick up a shiny, but it's one of your best opportunities to get the Shundo. Research Day Shundo, never happened for me, have seen it happen to other people. My Griffin, fully evolved my Hatenna up to, it's Hatterena or something like that. 13, 15, 11, nice. I think mine was a lucky of like 13, 14, 14 or something along those lines. Rianne, good to see you in the stream. K-Dunks, good evening to you, how are you doing? Gojka, any chance for cheeky invite for a friendship level up? Of course, mate. Of course there can be. Still trying to chase the Shundo Kyogre through lucky trades. Night Kid, I'm going to wish you the very best of luck, and I will say it is very, very possible. Very possible indeed. Case in point, if we don't type in Lycanroc, we type in Kyogre. So Kyogre, with trades and raids, I've seen 528. I've never seen a 100%er from a raid, but a lucky trade did deliver the Shundo. So honestly, very good luck. Very best of luck on your lucky trades. Got a couple of 98s beforehand. Hope Spiritomb is featured in the research day for October, even if it's 5 ghost types. I hope in a way that they focus a bit more on Spiritomb, because the last 3 years they've only given us 1 or 2 encounters, and even that one of them has been locked behind paywalls. So it's about time they bring multiple Spiritombs back to the Halloween game, because I remember, I think it was 2020 or 2021, that research task grind when it was 18 dark or ghost types was a proper challenge. It was good. Jerry in the chat, how are you doing? Connor Cook, mate, been a while. Lovely to see you. How are you doing? Off to work tonight. I'm wishing you a smooth and easy shift. I know, Fletter, thanks for popping in the stream. Maybe see you again very soon. Maybe a save the Gothita for you if I get 1 shiny for a lucky trade. That's very kind. You know I'm the one to trade away the shinies. Hey, if there's something better we could trade, there's always an option. Because Gothita, yes, it's a shiny, but it's not a fantastic shiny. You know, that'd be nice to pick it up, but it's one of those things, I'm not overly fussed. A tiny Joltik. And a 3-star. Are we ever going to get XXS showcases? Come on. I see Charlie Lucy in chat. Good to see you. How are you doing this evening? Get the game booted up. Fabulous. We've got 2 minutes until raid hour kicks off here in London. And there's a handful of block gyms. We may be able to squeeze in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 6 if we rocket down the road. We'll have to find out. That's it. Patreon squad people, if you want invites, make sure you're online, because we'll be pinging out the invites to the fantastic Patreon crew. Doing okay. Connor Cook, lovely to hear how we've been. Not too bad. Just fighting the YouTube algorithm, which seems to be doing its best to not work with me. Let's just say that. Congrats, Mike, on a shiny rat. All shinies are good shinies. Christian, hey, lovely to see you, dude. How are you? And how, if you managed to get out and about for it, was your raid hour, which is ending in 30 seconds. Alicia K in chat, good to see you. Josh Bailey, good to see you. Got a shiny Groudon and a shiny Lickitung today. Very nice. Congrats on the shiny Groudon and the shiny golden Lickitung. Fabulous. There is theoretically a research and a raid day event on the listings for October, so a Spiritomb research day isn't beyond the realm of possibility. Like a 3-hour boosted event, that would be crazy. Definitely one of the most hyped events they could possibly do. But right now, we need Groudons to start popping in. Come on. 6 PM, while we wait for the Groudons to actually load up. Psychic type Grunt is very dead. If you don't want it, don't click it. That is absolutely the rule. Absolutely. So the Groudons have popped up all the way away from me. Can I get... Can I please get the Groudon here, where I've come to raid? Come on! Christian, didn't do any local raids while driving home, but we're both online for the stream invites. Good stuff. And there we go. Fabulous. So we're going to jump in, people, and get rocking and rolling. And fingers crossed, people, for some nice hundo or shiny luck. And there are 2 of me in the lobby. I still love that that glitch hasn't been fixed properly. Alright, batch numero uno for the Patreon squad. And because it's Windy Boost, it seems determined, absolutely determined to give me all the grass Pokemon, but we're not. We're going to, or sorry, not the grass, the dragons and stuff, but we're not doing that. We're doing this instead. Much, much better. In fact, I'm going to favourite this team and just call it Groudon for the sake of just having a team lineup, because everything else has not been listed. I haven't changed my teams for a long, long time. Jason, nice work in getting the sheeny Groudon. Fabulous stuff. Right, let's go RH. I've got 4 peeps online. Let's get you guys in here, and then Gojka, your invite is coming right now. There we go. Let's rock and roll. Excited for this one, because this is actually the final, well, the one of the 3 from the Gen 3 regionals of the, what am I saying? The Weather Trio. That's it, it's not regionals. The Weather Trio. This is the one I need the Shundo of to complete the set. Just pinned your message, Charlie Lucy. Thank you very much for putting that up there. 11 people in. Let me open it up quickly, see if there's any random peeps dotted around. Fabulous. I think a lobby of 11 is actually practically full, unless there's anybody dotted around here local who's going to snag in. Sarah Love, good to see you back in the stream. Hope you're good. And since we're on location, we can begin walking to the next, what will be the next double. Now, good luck. Groudon, is in for a good chunk of time, and it's not loading me in the gym. Hello? What's going on here? Hello? Why is it broken? Why is it breaking? Oh, there we go. I loaded into the raid. Well done, people. Thank you so much for carrying me through that one. Honestly, I don't know what happened there. Because it definitely wasn't a signal problem. We've got full reception and everything. It just decided not to load me in the raid. Wonderful. By the way, Renoir, good to see you in the stream, as always. Hope you're having a fine day. Definitely a fun glitch. It's not the only glitch I've encountered today. I lost a shiny earlier today. Go and check out the Psychic Spectacular vlog that got posted earlier to see what I'm talking about. We got 2306 here. If you get yourself 2351, that is the 100% IV, but a lot of friendship level ups, which is wonderful. Nothing spectacular on the old rewards, but thanks for jumping in, every single one of you. And it's not shiny. Oh no, it's 2300 on the dot. And to be fair, we did pick up a shiny from a local raid earlier today, so we may have burnt our shiny luck already. 2304 for Zills, but not a shiny, unfortunately. Mike Griffin with 22.89 and Grim with 22.97. Oh dear, we're really delivering the very bad statistics on this front. Goska, cheers for the invite. 23.11 but not shiny. Very welcome, dude. Sorry it didn't sparkle was any better. 22.84 for Christian. Connor Cook 23.20 seems to be the best one so far. Let's go. Nice a capture. Easy capture. We know this is pretty meh, but that's not the aim. Unless it's 23.01, 23.51, sorry. We're not interested. But let's go. Jump into the next one. Malcolm, hey dude, lovely to see you. What on earth time is it for you in the land down under right now? Hope all is well. Jerry, come and join us. Let's try Inga, Sue, Karen and Kate Dunks. There we go. For batch numero uno. And my item bag is full. Oh dear God, it's full of berries. That's no bueno. No bueno at all. 3 a.m. My goodness me, that's commitment. It's candy, yes, exactly, Gocha. I'm thinking it's candy in XLs, just in case we have to get something even better. Right, those radar ads are coming through, people. Bang, there we go. Hafford H, welcome in. It's quite amazing weather in Oxford for the hunt today. Let's see. I think it's actually generally quite a nice day, even down here in London. Pretty nice blue sky. Good temp as well. 24 degrees Celsius. I'm very content with that. Thank you people for jumping in the raid. And of course, thank you everybody who's tuning into these streams. Appreciate you stopping by, hanging out for the potential shiny goodness. Been a lovely day in the south. Nice to hear, Charlie Lucy. I think it's generally quite a nice slot of weather. Alright, what have we got? Could be better, currently on 1 hour of sleep. I might have to reload the game. This is definitely not right. Okay, I'm going to restart the game, I think, after this raid. Oh my goodness me. What is going on? It's just like lagged me out of the raid completely. I don't know if that's down to the streaming software or something, but thank you people for carrying me again. And now my Kyogre's back, even though it fainted. What on earth is happening? Yeah, MS, go and check out the Dynamax Beldum video. Posted a couple of hours ago, but hey, go and enjoy it. And thank you very much for tuning into the stream. Hope you are good. Definitely, I think we did about 4 or 5 of the Beldum Dynamax today. Gave him a little bit of a bash and saw what was kind of up. I will say, from experience, you can solo the Beldum Dynamax battle, but I would recommend having a Charizard with Max Flame on it, or Max, the Fire Dynamax move on it. You don't even need to power it up, but I wouldn't go in with Charmanders. The other thing I found hysterical, because I hadn't evolved any of my Dynamax Squirtles, but they can learn, when they get to Blastoise, they can learn Max Darkness, obviously a Dark type move, which is, again, super effective versus Beldum. You can solo them, but I would recommend going in with 2 if you have 2 people available. Just doing it with 2 makes it much easier. 22.89 on my end, people, so I'm taking the short end of the stick on the old IVs. Hopefully you guys can get some better stuff, but we did get 12 rare candy. Took me 5 minutes to solo the Beldum earlier. Yeah, it does feel like a long slog, doesn't it? When you're trying to take them down. Not a shinny, and because it's bad IV, it's going to be an absolute ball ache to take it down. I think it was about 3 minutes for the duo. between us. Zills with 2303, so we're getting slightly better stats. Grim, I think, with almost exactly the same as the one before, at 2278. Mike Griffin, not too shabby, 2331. Still no word of a shiny from people, which is a bit of a shame. I was rather hoping some good sparkle luck. 2282 for K-Dunks. And before we go any further, I'm going to restart the game. Let's restart the game and hopefully that clears the stupid raid glitch. 2293, Film Vlogs has invited us to a raid all the way from Hawaii. We've only got 14 minutes, so I'm going to jump straight in on this next one. 2293 for Jerry, 2341 for Inga. Inga seems to have the best stats of all of us. Well done, Inga, nice. Right, let's send out those invites there for batch number 1. Why, oh why, is it recommending Rayquaza? 15, 12, 14, sorry Mike. So you got yourself a 91%er. There we go. Around 2 weeks away, I'll be in the UK. Oh, what are you popping over to the UK for, Malcolm, if you're able to say so? 2 weeks away. Will you be here for the Com Day at that point? And whereabouts in the UK are you going? Because obviously it's a space. You know, there's space in it. Pokerex, Pavnoko, Sammy, and that's someone out to Martin as well. There we go. Somebody's maxed out. Send Gillian an invite, see if he jumps in. 5 of us in, hopefully that upgrades. I think the whole game is glitching out right now. My non-shiny Pokemon was shiny. Wild Pokemons are breaking out the ball and fleeing all the time. So some issues sus AF. Oh dear. That's not all we need, you know, right now. Don't need any more glitches and errors. I think as Charlie Lucy said earlier, what is a UK radar without any kind of glitches and issues? It's sort of typical. Alright, we can now begin wandering to the next double. Hopefully, there we go. It actually loaded in the raid properly this time. Just a little restart. Should be working fine. 3 people to beat. Yeah, you can trio Groudon. Doing it with 15 seconds left in the lobby. Nice. Level 47 peeps. Assume you got some good counters there, Ross. Exactly. Finally got in properly. Fabulous. London for around a week. Oh, nice. I have to stop and say hello then. That's for sure. Give me a shout on the Patreon chat, dude. We have to link up. Because after all these years, I think we're lucky friends as well. We're one of the rare circumstances to be able to do a lucky trade with somebody from the land down under. Good stuff. And then 2 weeks in Europe. I get in on Com Day at 6 AM. Oh my days. So coming in on October the 5th. Nice. 2 weeks in Europe, mate. Enjoy. Is it a holiday or is it something else? Is it seeing family? Whatever it's for, I hope you have a fantastic time and enjoy it. 3 weeks on the opposite side of the world. Nylan, what's to say? I have a question. If I've used my 5 remotes before the radar, can I use once the radar starts? No, unfortunately, it's only 5 per day. So you've got to choose if you want to burn the remotes earlier or if you want to burn them a bit later in the day. But it's only 5 per day on a regular Pokemon Go basis, unfortunately. Wish it wasn't. Wish it was like the OG days where the remote raid cap wasn't even a thing. Those were fun times. Very fun times. But Groudon taken down with ease. And good luck, everybody. 2351 is what you need, and we got 2303. Drips V, good to see you on the stream. Have you done any Dynamax Beldum raids? We've done some, but for a video that's up on the channel, so none on stream. And I've used all my max points, so I won't be doing any on stream, unfortunately. Not a shiny here. Somebody needs to get their brakes checked. And hopefully you guys can get some good stuff. 23.32 for Zills. That's actually a solid IV one. Nice. Shame there wasn't a shiny, you know. It is a nice holiday. Malcolm, enjoy. Considering how far you've travelled, you need to blend that that mixture of trying to cure jet lag and relaxing, but also go and travel and see as much as you can do, because it's not every day that an Aussie can trek over to Europe. Got anything on the bucket list to go and see? My Griffin 2318, Grim 2302, so about the same ballpark as me. Sammy with a 2313. Not shiny, not shiny, not shiny. Oh my goodness me. Why? Booyah, fantastic. Let's get this thing caught and let's not get the copyright strike for somebody else's daft music. Might go to London for GoFest next year. Connor Cook, I think it's about time. Well, I'm sure we'll be doing Global GoFest over in Ealing once again. It'd be great if you come and join us. Renoir, my joints need WD-42. I felt like that sometimes. CeeLo, good to see you. CeeLo, you. How's it going? Hope all's good. How was your radar, if you're able to get out and about for it over in Belgium, I think it was, isn't it? There's a capture, fantastic. Malcolm, Harry Potter World on the 8th, very nice for your birthday. That is very much a nice little treat there. Great stuff. Let's go. Next raid, straight in. Invites going out. Right, let's go through. There we go. Trying to see who's not potentially been in a raid yet. There we go. I think that's a good batch of peeps. Nike, hoping to have another Shundo encounter from a raid at some point. Oh my goodness me. You could be waiting a long, long time. A very long time for that to happen. Fingers crossed it happens sooner rather than later, but I mean, my only 2 ever Shundos from raids both came in 2022. One was your Veltal, one was Giratina Origin. Trips for you, you're a sports fan, if so, which teams do you root for? I'm not really a sports kind of person. If I was going to pick a sport, it would be Formula 1, but even the last sort of 2 years or so, 2-3 years, I've not really been that interested in it. I did go to the British GP in 2022, which clashed with Berlin GoFest, so that's why I wasn't in Berlin, but hey. Let's see other Patreon peeps. Let's send Stally and Thomas Chalmers an invite. There we go. Had to run errands afterwards, unable to raid Belgian Groudons. Sorry to hear. Hopefully next week there won't be some errands overlapping on timings. We've got Pookie and Chaz, welcome in. Good to have you here. So every one Dynamax Beldum wasn't that difficult to take down, luckily. They're not too difficult to take down. I'd say they're just, if you're soloing them, they're just a bit time consuming. That is all, really. But they did say it's tier 3. That's the way it's going to be. And I don't necessarily mind a more challenging thing, I've got to be honest. Give him a bash. I'll be interested to see what moves Dynamax Metagross can get, because there's got to be I mean, that's a new set of typings, isn't it? So there's got to be the max move for steel types and the max move for psychic types. Christian, stuck in another raid. No, you're not stuck in another raid, you're just doing another raid. Good luck on it. Do we have a Shundo Groudon yet or not? No, unfortunately not. Groudon is the one remaining from the weather trio that I don't have the Shundo of. If I could get it, it would complete the trio, which would be insane. But the other two have come from trading, lucky friend trade. So I think it's got to be possibly a trade. But Groudon's the one. Is it though? I think technically Groudon and Rayquaza I've had equal numbers of Hundos from the raids. 3 Hundos each from raids. Does anybody else? Well, not anybody else. Does anybody have Hundos or Shundos of Groudon? Shundo or bust. Yes, exactly. CeeLo was hoping for decent rewards. Got 1 golden Raz. Ooh, CeeLo, you should have a look at my video. One of my Dynamax Beldon battles, I only got 10 Premier Balls. I didn't get anything else. Literally only the Premier Balls, and that was it. Honestly, the Dynamax rewards need to be more significant. Particularly if they're making it more of a challenge and trying to make it more enticing. They should have like guaranteed rare candies and things like that. We've fainted out, which isn't ideal. So we're going to quickly max revive the team and just go straight back in. K-Dunk's best is a 98%er. Lovely. What are the stats on the 98? Is it a functional Hundo? Because if with Groudon and Kyogre, if you have 14 HP on a 98%er, it's technically a functional Hundo or Shundo. Because the value of getting it from 14 to 15 HP on the stats doesn't actually alter it for some reason. 23-12 here, which isn't too fantastic, but maybe it could be green. Fingers crossed for some shiny luck out there, because so far it's looking like a very shiny-less stream, which is not ideal. Also trying to chase for each of the weather trio. Fingers crossed, Nike, for the Shundo grind. My very best of luck. And it's not green. Wish it was shiny. Zills, my best is a functional Hundo. I'd still argue a functional Hundo is still quality. Grim456 has the Shundo Groudon from raids. Are you trying to get XLs for it, or is it already level 50'd? Because that immediately, if we get that, that would be like next objective. That has to be tier 3 Mega, tier 3 Primaled. It's got to be best buddied. It's got to be everything. Crazy. So what we got here? We got Mike Griffin 2275, Zills with 2316. Fabulous. 2 minutes. Let's quickly jump in and go, go, go. Marta, did you get shinies? Did you get the shiny from that raid? Local raids for the win. Level 50'd already, beautiful. And to be fair, I got my shiny from a local raid, so, you know, one of the home cluster gyms. It's possible. Got the regular Hundo Ground on 98% shiny, but it's a Goku bad one. Drips V, I have exactly the same circumstance. I have a lucky shiny 98% Ground with 14 attack. It was one of the lucky trades I got in New York Go Fest. Sorry for stealing sparkles. You would use that shiny. I've done the raid hour out, so let's go to who are we missing? 2 people be maxed out, right? Let's try. Who else we got? Let's go Tony and Jeroen. They're raiders. Somebody's maxed out. Okay, I'm just gonna pick somebody random. Stewie 16 age. There we go. Lucky trade as well. There you go. I would say local raids bring the sparkles. It was the other way around for Kyogre. Kyogre seemed to bring the sparkles through remotes. It was a bit funky. My Fluffy 2298, not shiny. I can't believe that. Marta, you've got the only shiny, I think, of the whole stream so far. Okay, 5 of us in. We're going to have to do a bit of work to take this one down. Only shiny so far. Unbelievable. Groudon's playing hard to ball. Hard to ball? Hard ball. Hard to get. I just decided to mix 2 random phrases together for no particular reason. But hey. Let's splice up the English language, why not? Now, we won't be able to get to another raid, unfortunately, before it despawns. What I will do, I think I'm going to wander down to the church to go and get the raid when it respawns, because we should be able to get that one, possibly UWL, and maybe the two doubles. Brandon, yes, I know you're missing the Shundo Groudon just like me. Need to get a bit more on the raid game, as it were. Excuse me, a bit more on the raid game, as it were. Let's go. 6 of us in, making pretty light work on it. Come on, people, throw the grass. Yeah, everyone was hoping it was going to be a shiny for me. I think that was the play. Dripsy was a lucky trade as well. Mike Griffin, best of the shiny 15, 14, 12 from an invite from you a while back. That very well could have been the old primal Groudon raids, I think, potentially. Because it's been a fairly long time since regular Groudon was actually featured in raids. We had Primal Groudon itself for a while, and then we had the raid day for it earlier this year, I think. The new mon looks a bit silly. I think silly is an understatement, to be honest, CeeLo. I'd say ridiculous. But Emma's just finished watching the Belden video. Sorry about the one that ran away. And why is Hatena? Hatena is really small, isn't it? Really tiny Pokemon. But hey, thank you very much for going to check out the video. Once we finish the stream, peeps, I recommend you do the same if you can do. Come on! Jerry with the final strike, and Dripsy, Katana's still somewhat usable, but it's not the best. No shiny here. Shout, people who are in that raid, what you got. I think Katana's like the 11th best grass type now. It's just the fact that I have 4 of them at level 50. So, first of all, cash, that's an unusual thing. Oh no, we have a Girafarig raid. And speaking of the new Pokemon, there you go. I will say Hatena, it looks a bit sus. It looks like something a bit sus with a moustache on its head. But, hey, it's a Psychic-type Pokemon. Do not question what Psychic-type Pokemon look like. Okay. 23.22 for Zills. It's not too shabby at all, actually. 2300 for Grim. Jerry with 22.97. Mike with 23.16. Oricorio could have been a fun little shiny right there. Under no circumstance will I be doing a Girafarig raid. Imagine trying to hit an X now. Is it talking about XXS Hatena? Oh my goodness me, I have to try and find one of those. That'd be jokes. How tiny would it be? Zills maxed out for the remotes. Thank you very much for joining, and thanks for taking me off the friends list just afterwards. Good to have you back on board. Sorry we didn't deliver any sparkles this week. Seems to be a very lackluster raid hour, which is just a shame. Maybe that's because they know it's got 2. We were quite lucky actually with the Kyogre ones. Kyogre, both streams over the last 2 weeks, we had 2 shinies. Send you the giraffe. Malcolm, are you okay? I think you're suffering from sleep deprivation there. Let's add the ducklet. Not the shiny. And we are in range. Oh, Stonjourner, nice. Night Kid, nice getting the Hatena home spawn, fabulous. Dripsy, Mr. Mime looks sus and is a Psychic type as well. But I would argue at least Mr. Mime has some kind of obvious real world connection. Because it's obviously based on a mime. It looks like a mime. But Hatena, if somebody can tell me the creature or thing it's based on, I'd like to know what kind of potential mythology, etc., this thing has come from. Because if this something like this greeted me at the gates of either heaven or hell, dear God, that would be funky. Fingers crossed for the last half of the radar. 100%, let's go. My Griffin done as well. I think the three of you who are on for the raid stream as might have been maxed out. So Mike, Zills, and I think Grim as well. Thank you so much for jumping on as always. Absolutely fantastic. And yeah, sorry there's no sparkles. Very disappointing. I've got to be honest. Well, let's send out some invites. And Angus, hey, lovely to see you in the chat. I did see you asking about a potential invite, and I will do that since it's somewhere around here. Angus. And then we'll add some Patreon people. Come on, let's go. I think it's like a wizard's or witch's hat thing. I mean, to be fair, yeah, I get some Harry Potter kind of vibes going from it, you know. Although I wouldn't want that thing put on my head. I've got to be honest. Not feeling comfortable with that thing. Okay, invite sent. Let's open it to public just in case. It happens, had fun anyway. Well, at least I don't think any of them ran from you, did they, this time around? So at least it's 5 successful catches. I sincerely hope so. Zills, good to have you on the stream, by the way, and hey, wishing you the very best of the rest of the week. 4 of us in, let's send out some more invites. Jerry, CC is mad. Let's invite Sue, K-Dunks, and let's try Karen when we get the next set of invites. Although actually, funny story, people. So if you haven't seen the Ponyta Com Day vlog, go and check it out. It's not necessarily focused around catching shiny Ponyta itself. It's more a sort of adventure road trip where Ian, myself, Francesco and Dwayne, we drove up to Chipping Norton. We went to visit Clarkson's farm, his farm shop, caught some Ponyta shinies there. We played a transfer game for a bit of fun and laughs, which is good. And then after the Com Day, we went over to his pub, Clarkson's pub, the Farmer's Dog. And inadvertently, because there's a Pokestop there, and there was actually a max battle there too, one of the employees, one of the people who was employed to, you know, do the serving and then pack everything up, noticed we were playing Pokemon Go, and he was playing as well. So actually there's somebody there who would be like questioning, why is the stop blurred up? It's just quite funny. Well, there's a store post about it. We might be getting our first Gigantamax during Halloween. It's going to be Ghastly and Gengar, which would be awesome if it comes true. It makes a lot of sense as well. I think I saw that somewhere as well. I'm not sure if it's got any truth behind it, but it would be a very, very cool drop. And they like to drop a lot of firsts on Halloween, or the Halloween style of event. First Gigantamax, Gengar is a firm favourite of people's, so definitely think that could be cool. Huh? Would be very, very cool. We'll have to see what happens, because there's no real clear structure. I mean, adding Beldum, yes, I know it's a psychic type, but I'm sure there are some psychic types in Gen 1 that could be probably added as a Dynamax thing, but hey. We'll have to see if that rings true, but Swaddle's a great shiny. Sadly, Levany isn't exactly the best thing in the world, but I think the thing is, because the Com Day itself is right at the beginning of October, that is why it's not necessarily a Halloween-focused Mon, which I'm okay with. I mean, Timber wasn't exactly a Halloween-focused Com Day, and that was on the 15th or 16th of the month. I think the only reason Litwick had the Com Day in 2022 was because it was much later into October. I think it was closer towards the tail end of the month. Well, I think I got 2286, which is just terrible. So good luck, everybody. Maybe your can be shiny, because this one isn't, and it's trash stats as well. Love it. Rianne, thank you for popping in. Success with the rest of the radar. Fingers crossed Good to have you on board as always. Have a good rest of the week. Let's get that caught. Malcolm, I'm going to send you this invite just for the lols. Ace, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Jerry with 22.99. Oh dear, 22.99, 22.97 for K-Dogs. Chris Jam with for Inga, sorry, 23.36, which isn't too bad. JK, good to see you in the stream as always. Black Scorpion Lair, good to see you in the stream. How's it going? How are the showcases looking? Like I cannot win anything. It's actually impossible around here in London. Because even if you think you're first, 2 minutes before the whole thing ends, a spoofer comes and just takes you out of the showcase. It's just immensely irritating. Okay, I think Malcolm may have gone to sleep, so we're going to leave the Girafarig raid and we're going to jump into the Red Lion. Let's go Red Lion. Private group it. Game just kicked me out of a raid, #fun. Sorry to hear, Connor. I think if you get kicked out of the raid and you can't get back in, you should be able to get your pass back. It's when they start saying like, oh, you completed the raid but didn't get the encounter. Well, that's most unfortunate. Sorry about that, but we can't help you because you claimed the rare candy. You think, I'm sorry, that's not why I put my pass into the raid. I didn't need 2 rare candy in my life. I needed the encounters. Angus 23.22, but not shiny, unfortunately. I can't believe that. There's like literally no shinies for anybody. We know it's definitely turned on because Martin managed to get the shiny. I was just about to jump in. Oh, I'll re-ping you the invite in a second. I'll resend in a moment. Linda Lucia and Batman of Texas. $148 showcases so far, almost halfway there. Nice strips V. I don't know where I'm at in terms of showcases because sometimes it's just really annoying. It's like I don't know. I find them somewhat infuriating sometimes. Thought wasn't a competitive person, then they brought out showcases. Brings out the worst in me. Nice. At least we know with the typing ones now, which now they do it based on the Pokemon individually, which I think is good because then it's not a case of whoever has an XXL Buzzwole is going to win the bug one, which is kind of thankful. It's more based on the individual Pokemon scale. I think that was needed, just because you may pick up an... Oh, we've now got the glitch again. Hooray! I just love this. Stupid thing. Jeez. On 26-1 for CeeLo, still a long way to go. I'm not sure where I'm at. Genuinely, I think I might be like 30-something. Come on, 5 of us, take it down. Oh, whoa, we got that glitch again. Fantastic, just get booted out of the raid and have to come back in. Absolutely love it when that happens. Neither does 13 Girafarig raids over 2 days instead of Groudon. I mean, each to their own. You know, whatever you want to do in this game is entirely up to you. I'm not so sure about that endeavour, though. Are you trying to chase a Shundo Girafarig or something? Samadon, struggle with this normal type showcase, but I'm in double figures. Nice. Normal type's not too bad, because there's been quite a lot of XXL Squovets and Wooloos around. Ultimate Elite, good to see you in the stream. All the way from LA, a very good morning to you. How's it going? Mushroom, welcome into the stream. No need to apologise. Any shinies? Unfortunately, not for us. In fact, for basically nobody. There's been no shinies this raid hour whatsoever. Come on. And down goes the Groudon. Alright, come on. Fingers crossed. 2351 people is the number. And we got 2283. So they're getting worse, which is, all well and good. But if it could be green... Alejandro, welcome in as well from California. Hope you're having a good morning. Jerry with the Gyarados final strike. That's fabulous. And it's not green. I can tell you, though, the green Groudon shiny looks wonderful against the red tree bushes. It looks very, very nice. Oh, you want the Hundo Girafarig? Okay. Is Girafarig not in a field research task somewhere? Or I don't know. Maybe it's only Northern Hemisphere focused. But there's the catch. Fabulous. K-Dung's also getting worse. 2275. That's really unfortunate. Malcolm, be online, because I'm about to not burn a remote on this. Don't worry, people. I haven't lost my mind. I'm just helping out a Patreon dude. Here you go. I really wish you nabbed the Hundo from this one, so this quest can be at an end. We got 2280 for... Oh my god, we all got absolutely shafted on that raid. Jeez. Yes, my other half is the only person this whole raid hour has got a shiny. Just how it goes sometimes. Both Groudon and Kyogre are really striking shinies. They really are. They're both fantastic. Come on, Malcolm. Come on. Yes, he's in. He's in. Right, I shall leave you to your giraffe raid. Go, go, go. While we go into the Groudon. Everyone wish Malcolm some very good luck on that old Girafarig. Right, let's add some Patreon people. Dunk is online. Fantastic. Let's go with Sammy. Andrew's online. Let's go. Ping. And there we go. Brandon, come and join. I think Brandon's actually maxed. Nicely done. Very, very good. Angus, I'll ping you another invite. I've just got to prioritise the old Patreon peeps. Actually, sending the Shundo luck. Shundo luck to Malcolm. There we go, Angus. There'll be an invite coming for you. There's a chap we met at the Phalanx Raid Day. Mag Floofy, fingers crossed. Shundo, coming your way. I really hope so. It'd be lovely to hear. It has happened before. Few people have had the odd Shundo from the invites. Not to mention JT Valor himself picking up a Shundo Ho-Oh from one of my invites back in the day. I think Dwayne's had a Shundo Palkia from memory as well, something along those lines. Feels a bit sus since they always say hi from LA. Now they say hello from LA. It's early in the morning. This is getting your head wrapped around time zones is always funky. Close but no Hundo. Oh damn! Sorry to hear, Malcolm. Wish we could have delivered the Hundo on that one. That is the shiny one for our lucky trade. Oh, interesting. Well, I think I've got a couple spare. I'll be very happy to oblige. Got to think what I would like in return. It'd be interesting. I mean, if we don't get a Groudon from the raids, it's got to be Groudon. Or Trico. Oh, actually, let's go Trico, because, blue nose on the old Girafarig. Blue shiny for the Trico. Is Circuitry still top 3 electric type attacker? Yes, Circuitry is slot number 2. I think it stayed slot number 2, actually. The only thing that shifted is Mega Manetric has made its way down to slot number 4 or so. And obviously Shadow Magnezone is now number 1. Just cleared the ground with 3 seconds left. How many people did you have in, Connor? Must have been a minimal takedown, but good work. Now we just got kicked out for no particular reason. Rejoin. Why? Why does it boot me out of the raid like that? Seriously. Crispy Chris, good to see you. Are you tempted to go to that new wild area in Japan? If it was money, no object, 100% I'd be giving it a bash, because I've never been to Japan. It's a new style of event. I'd love to, but unfortunately money is an object, and it's an object I don't have too much of. So I'm trying to think forward, save up for wherever Unova Tour is going to be, and potentially try and do Japan Go Fest next year, if possible. Because having never been to Japan and wanting to go for, years and years and years, it's got to try and happen. 2025. What about Shadow Raikou? I think they dropped down to... I think Shadow Raikou got a little bit of a boot. Yeah, it's now probably slot number 6 or so. Right, good luck, people. We have about 10 minutes left of radar, and we got, wow, 2260. This is one of the worst you could get, peeps. One of the... I want to get the very worst IVs. Let's go. Not shiny, not even a shiny, but hey, good luck, people. Maybe there can actually be some shiny luck for people. Or it's just going to be a very disappointing radar in total. But first ball catch. At least these Groudon are being agreeable. It's a 10-10-10. It's the Tendo. It literally cannot get worse than this. But we're going to jump into the next one straight away. Kezion, let's bring them in as well. Come on, let's go. 23-21 for Sammy, not too bad at all. Not the Tendo. Yeah, the Tendo's a thing, unfortunately. Not the best, but hey. Let's make sure we revive everything we can. So we're good to go. What was this? 8+ years and the game has been out and they still have these bugs. I understand that every mobile game has bugs, but these are easy fixes. It's the fact that bugs are reoccurring and they are just sitting in the game for months. And they don't really put patch notes out for them. You're saying, oh, come on. Like, they've got to work on a fix. Not shiny for Angus, 2318. We've got 2278 for Christian, unfortunately. I wish there were some better IVs on that one. First ball catch might be the favourite thing that happens about raids. Always happy when it happens. Yeah, I agree, Stilo. It's a nice, pleasant surprise. That's for sure. You think, oh, I don't have to fight it. That's wonderful news. At least the Groudon is 10-10-10 out of 10. Not 9-9-9 out of 10. God, imagine if raid IVs could go down. Imagine they could go further down. That would be disappointing. Check my schedule for the trip on Monday. I'll message you then and work a day to meet up. Definitely, dude. Wouldn't mind knocking out a few lucky trades. Yeah, fingers crossed, man. Yeah, just shoot me a message. Shoot me a message on Patreon or Discord. Definitely got to try and meet up. Because we're not 100% sure about the content for October yet, but it's probably safe to say that Shiny Zamazenta is going to follow Zacian Shiny. So that Legendary Heroes event ends on October the 1st. I wouldn't be surprised if the new event starts on October the 1st itself and just keeps going. There we go. Connor Cook hit the raid limit. Nicely done. I have a few remotes left, I think, for East Coast. Due to hit best friends today. Andrew, you got to ping her and me an invite for your raid hour. We'll try and jump in, then you can get the best friends there, I think. That'd be a nice way to do it. Claymore, good to see you in a stream. Been a little while. I have a 98% 14 attack Groudon. Shall I chase the Hundo? Is it so much better than my 98? The thing is, you're much better to go for a 98%er that has 15 attack. Having a 14 attack is quite significantly bad, unfortunately. Try for the Hundo, Claymore. If you don't get it, then try and trade some if you can do. But yeah, we got a rare XL candy. Fabulous. But yeah, 14 attack is unfortunately a big Achilles heel. And I hope, because Groudon's here until the 26th of October. September, sorry, the 26th of this month. So there's plenty of time for you to try and chase potentially that Hundo. I'm going to give you the very best of luck. And in the bag. Let's go. What else we got? Shadow IV Ray Floors are 666. Yeah, 666 stats for the shadows. I think a 555 trade floor is if you're best friends. If you have trading Pokemon with a best friend, the worst stat you'll get is 5 from rough memory. Angus, nice. First attender was 91%. Fabulous. Mine was just trash. 2291 for Jerry. That was his last remote. Sorry we didn't deliver any. It's been a very shiny less radar at all. Like nobody's had anything, which is just terrible. Wolverine, 2284. Hit best friends in this raid. Oh, okay, so you were both in this raid. Spammed in. Fantastic. Right, I think this very well could be our final raid. So I'm just going to jump in public and send out those invites. 2315 for K Dunks. Is Rated K. Rated K, good to see you, my dude. How are you? Lucy Silver's online. Let's go Martin, Sandpiper, and another wave will be coming through. Send an invite out to Quigs from New Jersey. Got there eventually. Best friends last. Possible buzzer beater shiny. Let's find out, because if we can take the raid down and get a shiny quickly, I don't think there's going to be any late raid hatches, unfortunately. Let's find out. Let's see. Did 13 raids, nothing really good but XL candy. Kevin, much the same story here, unfortunately. It's all a bunch of trash, no shinies, just some candies and resources. That's about it. But hey, good to see you as always, my man. There we go. Peeps be in the raid lobby. Christian, 2293 for him, and then 2322 for Inga. Oh my goodness me. Significant difference. Good to have you both joining. Shinies, yeah, it's not very shiny filled. I'm really hoping that maybe outside of the raid hour window it might be the way to go. Let's see. Angus, good to see you in the stream as always, dude, and thanks for popping on board for some raids. Hopefully see you in a raid lobby soon. Choose to believe you are gathering candy for a future Shundo Groudon, staying positive. Exactly, MS, exactly. That's the right mindset to have. And I think, considering I don't have 296 XL candy in the storage, I have at least an endeavour to do. I have a cause. We should really have primaled. Actually, peeps, the best mega to have down for this one would be Swampert, because you get the damage boost for the water types when you take it in, so you boost your water type attacks, which is super effective, but also you boost the ground types, which Groudon is a ground type, so you get the Groudon candy boost, which is really nice. So I'm going to make sure that we change that. Do you have any Shadow Hundo? Drips Fee, you gotta go and check out the Comday video. There's one featured on there, and it's a really good one. But I have three. I have three Shadow Hundos. Two of them from 2021 from regular grunts. I think one of them actually might have been from a Rocket Leader way back in the day. And the most recent one, which was done just last week, came from a random Shadow level 1 raid. But yeah, after nearly 12,000 rocket encounters, three Shadow Hundos. Kind of wild. What about yourself? Do you have any Shadow Hundos? Ooh, come on. Have we done it? Yeah, we did it. Nice work, people. Right, we really don't know the number because we obviously timed out just about. So good luck, everybody. Possibly the final raid, unless we find a random late hatch. Well, I tried a new energy drink today that was apparently produced in Dublin. It was peach flavoured, actually quite good. Oh, nice. Bit of Irish juice. Shadow Hundo raid. Beautiful. Right, good luck, people. Not a shiny. And our best IV so far, 2328, is going to be like a sort of either 87 or 89%er, I think. Kevin with 2286. 2305 for Mouthfloof. And last remote, K-Dunk's not quite getting the 10-10-10 on that one. 2265. Oh my goodness me, the lack of sparkles on this stream has been profound. 2281 for Christian and Inga, both maxed out. Thank you for jumping in, everybody. This one is actually a 91% IV, but not too bad. We've only got 40 XLs to go. Ooh, hang on. There's one up the road, people. We're going to go for it. We have one more raid. Oh, I thought that was a shiny LGM for a minute, but then I looked at the eye colour. No, it's not. There's a Hatena. We've got one last raid that we can go and do. Bring it on. These raids have not been very lucky. I don't know why. That's what I really don't get it. Kyogre was especially sparkly for a lot of people. This one, not so much. But let's quickly make sure we've got everything ready to go. Fingers crossed. You know what, Pete? I'm going to wait until 7 PM to get the raid going, I think. Because usually, if you're having a bad raid hour, when you do raids after 7 PM, when the raid hour has finished, then the luck comes through. There's a huge oddish. Fantastic. We're back in the wind tunnel, which is just great. Gonna lurk around the corner here. It's not the biggest oddish we've ever found. Are there peeps online for patron squads ready to go? Bremois, that is a one-way ticket to disaster, I'm afraid. Okay, 5 invites. Considering how much I actually have to click on to get shinies. You know, not every day is a shiny-filled day. Dean Jones, welcome in. Whereabouts in the US are you tuning in from? Good to have you with us. Wonder what are the odds on getting XXS or XXL Legendary? Very low, MS, genuinely. I've had so few of the tiny or large legendaries, it's crazy. So if you get one of those, oh, they're both maxed out. So 2 people maxed out. Let's try some peeps. Random invites, there we go. Team Mystic itself, welcome in. Good to see you on the stream. Tuning in from Ohio, hey. Good to have you with us, Dean. Hope you're having a good day. Good start to the day. We've got, this is going to be our last raid. Can we spam? No, we can't spam any more invites. But 8 of us to take it down. Nice. Civil Mass all the way from Nebraska. Fantastic. Charlie got an XXS shiny Lugia back in the day when the sizes first came out. Has anybody else got shinies, like the shiny legendaries that are either tiny shinies or large shinies? I'd have to double check, but I think my only one I've actually got on stream, we were streaming Therian Landorus Radar, and I got a tiny shiny of that. That was quite something. And we haven't quite glitched out of the raid, which is good. Night Kid, fingers crossed for a shiny on the old buzzer. It's 7 o'clock, so we're going to be completing it after raid hour is finished. Maybe this one will be just shinies for everybody, or shundos for everybody. That'd be something. Drips V, by the way, in your opinion, is it worth maxing a Pokemon that are 96 shinies with 15, 14, 14? I would say yes, particularly if you know it's a rarer thing, or something that's maybe more usable. Depends on what else you've got. Like, for example, I would always prioritize the Hundo over a shiny that's 96 or 98. But if you don't have a Hundo of the Pokemon, a 96 with 15 attack is very, very, very good. Just Chet seems to have an XXL Genesect. Wow, because Genesect hasn't been in raids for a long time. So that is definitely one of the rarer things to have. Nice. Okay, here we go, people. This is the final Groudon check of the stream. And we're not going to be able to see the number because my Go++ picked up some items. But good luck, everybody. We are not going to get any rare candy or XL candy, but that's fine. Who got what? Razy K with the final strike. Kenna with a Rayquaza for a Mega Master thing that isn't Mega Evolved. I got the Walkstar badge for working 13 kilometers yesterday. And a Magic Beard charged and ready. Lovely stuff. Well, we've got MS XXL Genesect from May 2023. So yeah, a long time ago. XXS Groudon from August 2023. Nice, Mike. Sammy with a 2268. Oh my goodness, my other half has picked up yet another shiny. What about us? What about us? Not shiny. Oh, come on, 2342. This is a 96, I think. Marta the Shiny Stealer, or certainly the Groudon Shiny Stealer. There we go. 2311 for Kevin. Very welcome for the invites as always, dude. Sorry, it's literally only Marta with 2 shinies. That's it. Nobody else getting anything. Crazy. But we still got to fight this one. Everybody give a little congratulations to Marta, because double shinny. Double shinny. It's like me on the Kyogres. Booyah. Okay, we're going to have to possibly fight this one properly. Would have been a nice 96 if it was shiny. I would think so. 2319. That's the same IV as the shiny I got earlier today. Definitely lucky trade potential. Okay, we'll go for a great throw on it. Let's get it done. Middle name Shiny. To be honest, Marta, remember the 24-hour challenge? She got a lot more shinies than I did on that 24-hour challenge. However many months ago it was. Okay, there's the capture. Thank you, everybody, for jumping into the stream, sticking with us. It's a good 96er, but when we have a look at Groudons, maybe we've seen 530, Seal Groudon, and we go ka-ching. Not only do we have 300%ers, only one of which is best buddied, we have quite a few good IV ones, including 98%ers. This one is actually 98 from Germany Go Fest 2019. And we even, of course, have the Shadow Groudon from earlier this year, back in March, which was really solid. But there's lots of ones to lucky trade. I think this was actually a lucky trade from the Wolverine Go Fest this year. We just have to keep our fingers crossed for that one on the old Groudon front. Oh, we have an invite. It's very tempting, but I don't want to remote to Liverpool. I want to remote to the West Coast, or the East Coast, shall we say. So, there's nothing left to claim in there. I guess all that's left to say is thank you for tuning in, people. Awesome peeps. Thank you for joining for the raid hour and sticking with, despite the lack of a green shiny here on either the chat or the screen. We won't be live streaming again this week, but I'm hoping I can start bringing things onto the PvP game, potentially with some streamed battles, etc., because we've got our home setup almost sorted. So next time we'll be streaming will be Tuesday for Machop Spotlight Hour, which is going to be, but that's a good one to grind your XL candy for. Good luck, everybody, with the chase for a decent Dynamax Beldum, and of course your Persimmon and Orangaroo Research Day this Sunday. Wishing you all the very best of luck. Let's check this. It's a Galarian Meowth that's not shiny. Finally, thank you so much to the mod squad. You guys are awesome. The backbone of the streams to help make my life so much less complicated with doing these streams, keeping things in line. Thank you so much for your assistance every single week with what we do here and in Discord as well. And peeps, I will see you all very soon.